Hey guys, hello everyone. Welcome everyone to the course on artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science training powered with generative AI. So, this is Vamshi, and I'm working as an AI research scientist at Microsoft. So, now let me give you a few insights as to why learning AI skills today are a must in today's job market. Artificial intelligence today has become a part of our daily lives. AI is not just a buzzword, it's reshaping our lives, the way we live in, the way we communicate, and the analyze the things today. Industries across the world are using AI in different ways. So whether you want to high tech jobs or roles in IT, finance, healthcare, retail, or even creative fields, so now is the right time you learn and upskills in AI so as to land a high paying AI job globally. So now let me walk you down through the course contents. So as to what we'll be learning as part of this course and how this course will help you land a high paying job in AI. Let me tell you guys, so we'll as part of this course, so we'll be learning many different tools here and I'll walk you down through all the tools here. So what we'll be learning as what are the different kinds of tech stack we'll be learning as part of AI. Now we'll be starting off with Python programming. So in Python, the Python programming, which is required for AI and ML. So we'll be learning for that one. And again, so we'll also be learning, the Python modules for data science and machine learning. Now in Python, there are different modules in for data science and machine learning. So probably NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. So NumPy is numerical Python, which is used in, creating some kind of arrays. So it is a one-dimensional array or a two-dimensional array, or you see it could be some kind of three-dimensional arrays. And again, so how you can index array elements and how you can even access some kind of elements here. So we'll be learning everything about the NumPy kind of module. And again, when it comes to the case of Pandas, so Pandas is a data analysis tool. So it is mainly used to analyze data, which is, a form of data frame. So like things like how to handle missing values, how to remove some kind of duplicates here, how to perform different data frame operations, and how to filter the data, how to group some kind of data, how to join the data, different kinds of data sources, how to even, for example, look at the trends in the data. So likewise, we, work with different kinds of analysis in pandas. Then, as a data scientist, as a good data scientist, or as a machine learning engineer, it is also that you need to analyze the data in terms of a visual format. So we'll be looking at some kind of plots which include some kind of matplotlib and seaborn. So let me show you few things here. So which our past students have performed, and again, so which we'll also be learning as part of a course here. So if you see visualizing data using matplotlib, so this is how you visualize the data. So you read the data from a web, for example, or even from some kind of files here, and then we'll also plot them visually. So as the name tells, for example, let me tell you, there is a popular saying, right? So an image is equivalent to 1,000 words. So as a good data scientist, it is not only that you need to analyze statistically, but again, so we also need to project the data in a visual format here. All right. So then we'll also be diving deep into statistics and EDA. So where we'll be learning few things about descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. So how to measure your data, how to look at the spread of your data. Again, what is mean, what is median and more. And again, in which scenarios we use mean, and again, which scenarios we use median or mode here. Again, perform some kind of univariate and bivariate analysis, or even go with some kind of probability distributions. And again, what is normal distribution, what is standard normal distribution, how you detect some kind of outliers, or how to remove some kind of outliers, or let's say, for example, what the case of confidence intervals, and what is hypothesis testing, or what is correlation and regression analysis. So everything will be learning as part of our statistics course here. So now again, let me show you a few things about the statistical projects here. So if you look at this retail superstore data analysis, as I told you, we just not only analyze some kind of data, but again, we also visualize the data in different ways here. So let me walk you down through some kind of cases here as to what you will be visualizing the data. So you use different analysis in order to look at some kind of visual ways here. For example, look at this. So this is about some kind of count of sales by category, or for example, you can even go with count of sales by region, or count of sales by different subcategory products here. All right. So we'll also be analyzing some kind of sales things here. So likewise, we'll be looking at in different projects here. So we'll be working with different domain specific project roles here. All right. And as part of this one, so we'll also be looking at some kind of industry case study, a real-time capstone project. So which is from Uber Eats USA. So we have some kind of Uber Eats data. So you need to analyze some kind of data. So you need to explore it. And again, you need to perform different kinds of statistical analysis. So we'll be also working on this kind of project as well. So this is a capstone project we have in our as part of a course. Then, so we'll after completing statistics and EDA, so we'll also be diving deep into machine learning concepts here. Under machine learning, so we'll be learning as to what is supervised learning, what is unsupervised learning. As part of supervised learning, we have the concepts of regression and classification. And again, as part of unsupervised learning, so we have clustering here. So we have some kind of capstone projects as well in the case of regression, classification, clustering, and again, so again, Azure ML as well. So the regression will be learning different things about regression kind of analysis, like what is linear regression, what is polynomial regression, so what is again ridge regression, lasso regression, what is the case of overfitting, underfitting kind of models here, what is regularization, L1 and L2 regularization, so how to perform some kind of for example, how to remove them, and again how you can even evaluate your model performance here. So we'll be learning all those kind of techniques here. Finally, so we'll be also working with some kind of real world projects called as ad sales prediction. So sales revenue prediction, like housing prices prediction, or even predicting some kind of, for example, some different kinds of things here. Then when it comes to the case of classification, so we have different techniques here, like what is binary classification, or what is multi-class classification. And then, so we'll be learning different algorithms under supervised learning classification metrics as well. So like logistic regression, SVMs, KNN algorithm, and again, we have ensemble methods, bagging, boosting kind of algorithms. So as part of classification, so we have customer churn prediction, so which is one of the popular case studies today, customer churn prediction, and again fraud detection. So given some kind of data about the customers, so how likely a customer is to stay subscribed, or how likely he is to churn here. So we'll be estimating the data, and then we'll be figuring out, so if a customer is likely to churn or not likely to churn here. So this is a beautiful and interesting case study, guys. Then we'll also be learning few models or few algorithms about how to predict some kind of credit card fraud detections or loan predictions here. All right. So these are the classification kind of projects we'll be working on. And then moving on to clustering. So clustering is part of unsupervised learning. So under unsupervised learning, there's a popular kind of project we'll be working on, which is customer segmentation. So customer segmentation in the sense, given some kind of data, so we'll be predicting as to what are the different kind of customers, or let's say, for example, categories we can group them. So, for example, based upon their purchasing patterns, or based upon certain other kind of factors, different factors here. Then moving ahead, as part of the project here. So we'll also be learning some kind of deep learning and NLP kind of concepts here. And again, the focus will be, much more onto the machine learning part, and again, artificial intelligence and generative AI. So under generative AI, so we'll be learning as to what is generative AI, what are the generative AI models, so what are LLMs here, and what is prompt engineering. So how, like for example, how to, for example, develop a better prompts here, how you can build Gen AI models on Azure. And again, so as part of Azure machine learning, let me tell you guys, so we'll also be learning about, there are two parts in Azure machine learning. So one is auto ML, which like for example, you can come up with an automated or pre-built kind of ML models. And again, Azure also provides you with some kind of designer kind of studio, so where you can develop your own kind of models here. Then generative AI on Azure, so which we'll be learning. So let me show you a few things here. So we'll be using Azure, Azure Machine Learning, and again, Azure Generative AI in Azure Machine Learning. So today you see Azure AI professionals are most in-demand professionals in AI field. All right, apart from the other kind of cloud kind of concepts here. Then we'll also be looking at different aspects here. Post course, let me tell you, after post course, we'll be learning something about the real world projects here. Then post course will give you much, for example, knowledge into some different things here. So like, for example, so what are the certifications? Now, guys, when it comes to the case of certifications, so we'll be learning something about the Azure AI fundamentals. So You no need to worry about writing with any kind of certifications here. So this course will give you complete insight into what is Azure AI fundamentals about. And again, so a few insights into Azure AI Engineer Associate. So which are the most in demand kind of certifications today. All right. So apart from that, so moving ahead, so we'll also be discussing what are the different interview questions and answers. So how to answer in interviews, how to stand out from others in the job market so as to land you, I mean, a high paying a job here. So whether it is resume or CV preparation, or whether it is building your portfolio, project portfolio, or LinkedIn profile optimization. So we help you in different ways here. So even if you get a job, so we also assist you in your daily activities. All right. And then coming to the case of target jobs here, so we'll be focusing heavily onto machine learning part, the data science part, Gen AI part, and the Azure Cloud AI ML engineer here. All right. So now let me tell you a few insights about the job market. As you people know, so today AI is not just a common buzzword kind of thing. It has become mandatory in all the segments of our life here. And companies across the globe are targeting professionals who are capable enough to work on AI. So companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, or even Apple, or even Facebook, or Meta, or even, for example, some other kind of tech organizations are making it mandatory for their employees to learn AI or to upskill in AI. And as you can see, there is a heavy requirement or huge requirement in terms of job market. Now, let me even show you. I mean, by searching here, for example, what are the top tech jobs in 2025? Top 10. So let me even give you an insight here. Top 10 tech jobs here. So if you look at guys, you can see so which is the number one kind of job here, AI and ML specialist. So now you can understand why you have to learn AI ML today. So whether you are eyeing any kind of job in any kind of sector here, companies across the globe are using AI in different ways, and they require professionals who know AI or who can work in AI or who can work with AI. All right, in different ways here. So whether it is generative AI, or whether it is prompt engineering kind of role, or whether it is machine learning kind of specialization, or even any other kind of data scientist or any other kind of specialization. So AI will give you a better pay package in terms of, I mean, the salaries that you're expecting, and in terms of the security wise, I mean, so I mean, it is a long term kind of secured kind of job prospects you can look at here. So let me even, for example, show you by going with Chat GPT, for example. And again, let me tell you, so what are the tools that you'll be learning as part of the course here? So we'll be learning few tools like generative AI tools like ChatGPT and Microsoft Copilot. Apart from this one, so we'll be using scikit-learn machine learning, Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, Seaborn, and again Azure ML Studio. So these are the, I mean, prominent tools which are used in this particular course, and again, so which will help you to land your high-paying job here. So let me even go with ChatGPT. So let me ask it few questions like, so what is, for example, I mean, what are the job prospects in AI? So let me ask it few questions. What are the job prospects in AI? So guys, if you look at, so high demand AI roles like machine learning engineer. So you can see this one. So which is the number one role here. So it's machine learning, and then followed by data science, and then AI research scientist. So of course, I'm working as an AI research scientist here. So computer vision and NLP engineer, and again, AI product manager, AI ethics and policy specialist. So if you look at the trends, in the trends, like for example, so let me even ask it what the trends of AI jobs here. So as you can see, the generative AI is driving a new way of roles here. So with job titles including prompt engineer, LLM ops engineer, AI content developer, AI application architect, and even ML ops. So not only just developing some kind of machine learning kind of models here, so how you can deploy them on different clouds here, and again, different product specialist kind of operations here. So these are the roles that you would be having high demand in the coming future here. All right. So in the next 2 to 5 years kind of thing here, down the lane of 2 to 5 years here. So now you can understand, guys. So what is the demand for this kind of roles? And again, so why you need to learn this one? Because every organization you see, they're upskilling themselves. And as you can see, so this is not my word here. So you can take it, for example. So this is from Forbes magazine. So Forbes.com. So you see, Microsoft makes AI mandatory for employees. What it means for you? So it means that there are a lot of tech roles propping up now. So I mean, you need to upskill in this particular roles so that you can land a high paying job in this AI field here. All right. So all the best, guys. So what are you waiting for? So let us meet in our next session. So bye bye. Thank you.